If you're wondering whether Treasure Valley, Idaho is going to be a great place to live, whether in 2025, 2026, wherever it is you're watching this video from, we're going to dive exactly into that and make sure you know exactly what to expect, pros and cons of living in the Treasure Valley, and if it actually is the best area to live in the state of Idaho. Let's dive into it. All right, guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm your host, Nasim Issa, and if you're not relevant with my story and how I ended up in Idaho, I actually came originally on military orders, and as I separated from the military, I decided to go the route and become a real estate agent. So now I service the Treasure Valley and beyond, so people just like you that are watching this YouTube channel. So as much as I love making these YouTube videos for you guys, I would also absolutely love to help you with your home buying needs. So you're going to see my cell phone number as well as my email. Call me, text me, or even email me any time of day. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to be a resource. This is what I do for a living, and this is how I help many people just like you find their dream home in Idaho. So today we're going to be talking about potentially the best place to live in the state of Idaho, potentially based off of what you're looking for, where you call home. In the Treasure Valley area, you have some of the most popular cities that you are probably familiar with, to include Boise, which is the capital as far as the state itself, and it also does have Boise State University. So if you're a football fan, you've probably heard a lot of chatter about especially their running back right now, who's just killing the game, and then just the environment as a whole. They just are doing a lot of great things within Boise. And then you have surrounding cities such as Meridian, Star, Kuna, and so many more areas that you just are absolutely gorgeous, to include Eagle and a few others that I'm leaving out here. So that is the Treasure Valley and what it encompasses as far as city wise. But why are people looking into the Treasure Valley, or why is it piquing so much interest? It's simply due to the fact that there's a lot of things to enjoy. To kick it off, let's talk about the lifestyle and community. Now, you could say Treasure Valley as a whole is pretty family friendly, and the reason why I use that word specifically is they have some of the highest rated schools. According to the scores from last year, they had the highest scoring test scores in one of their school districts, the West Ada School District to be more exact, which was the highest test scoring in mathematics and English language arts. And there's so many more things that they're capitalizing on within the Treasure Valley, within the community side of things. Each of the cities within the Treasure Valley actually offer unique lifestyles. So for example, if you're someone that likes to more small city vibe but still have that city taste, where you're more outgoing, like to socialize, like to go to the bars or the clubs on the weekends and grab a drink or whatever it is that you do when you go out on the weekends, then you're gonna really love Boise. Then you have Meridian, which is just up and coming. There's a lot of development coming, there's a lot of growth, and just a lot of areas that you can enjoy from a perspective of being in the middle of literally everything, because you're next to Boise, you're next to Nampa, you're next to Eagle, you're next to Kuna, you're literally in the middle of everything. And then you have Nampa, which is a little further out. It's a little more out of the way, and it has a little less traffic, but a lot more people are starting to get attracted simply due to the fact that it's still such a short drive to Boise. So all of them have their own different unique styles of lifestyles and what they do as far as events and different things of that nature. So it really just depends on what you're looking for. Now, the nice thing about all these different cities within the Treasure Valley is they all do their own types of events throughout the community. Boise is famous for doing a lot of large scale events, especially throughout the years, for things like 4th of July or Christmas or Thanksgiving. There's just so much that they do within Boise, but that also transcends all the way down to Nampa and some of the surrounding cities there too. So within the Treasure Valley as a whole, you just have so many different things going on, so many different events all the time throughout the entire year. So just you find your group of people that you really love, or things that you really love to do, and you are literally going to be loaded with things to check off your box as you go throughout the year. Talking about the lifestyle and all the events that you do, obviously this means something that people love to get together. And truth be told, as far as the community, Boise and just Idaho in general and the Treasure Valley as a whole are known for having some of the friendliest people. I mean, and we say this a lot more than we probably should in our videos, but it's just the truth. A lot of people love it here because when they come here, they're not having to be on their P's and Q's or make sure they're watching their bags or holding onto their wallets that are in their pockets while they're walking around, right? It's just not the type of environment where you have to be cautious about who you talk to or how you say things or anything of that nature. But you can go to a place and feel safe and not feel harmed or feel like you're in harm's way. Now, things happen, right? Unfortunately, that's going to happen anywhere you go, but for the most part, you're relatively safe in the area, and I feel like that speaks volume to the lifestyle community in the Treasure Valley. Next thing we're going to talk about is outdoor recreation. Guys, there is literally nothing you cannot do in the Treasure Valley as a whole, right? You can go snowboarding, you can go skiing, or in the summertime, you can go take your boat out for a ride, you can go bodyboarding, you can go for a hike, you can go on trail rides with your bike. You can literally go do anything that involves hot weather activities in the state of Idaho, especially in the Treasure Valley, to include hot springs and just so many different things that I'm probably not hitting. But the nice thing is you do have 4-season weather, which I know that's a double-edged sword. Some of you may absolutely love the heat. Some of you may absolutely hate the heat. Some of you may absolutely love the cold. Some of you may absolutely hate the cold. Me personally, I'm sick right now, so I absolutely hate the cold because I know once a year I get sick simply due to the fact that the weather goes from really nice and warm to really nice and cold. As you can see behind me, it's super foggy. It is really cold. My hands are shaking. You can't see that because you're just watching me through the video, right? But that is Idaho weather, right? It's not crazy to the point where, you know, we're gonna have these bizarre snow blizzards like Alaska, but we're also not gonna have this crazy dry heat like Texas or Arizona, right? So you just get the happy middle of everything, all 4 seasons, all throughout the year, which allows you to do all 4 activities for those seasons throughout the year as well. Now, I know we hit on outdoor recreation, so the next thing I want to talk about is economic opportunities, especially because you're probably looking at, okay, maybe you love the area, but what does it have to do for you as far as your career, or what is it going to allow for you to do potentially on if you're someone that is an entrepreneur trying to grow, or maybe you're trying to grow within a company or corporate, whatever it is for you personally. Well, we saw that a lot of people have found their ways back into the offices lately. Virtual assistants are still popular. However, people are going from working from home to back in the office, right? It's just starting to become a realistic thing, and we're probably going to see more of that in 2025 as we continue to grow. But the one thing that is allowing the economy to grow right now is that Boise and the surrounding areas, the Treasure Valley as a whole, is growing at an astronomical rate. Now, I'm not saying it's anything that was like 2019, 2020 when COVID was a thing, but people absolutely love the Treasure Valley. People are bringing businesses over, and we're seeing it happen faster than we probably should have imagined, or could have imagined, I should say, because we're watching local companies grow, we're watching hospitals being built, we're watching more entertainment areas being built, and even for the Super Village, if you're not familiar with the Village, that is a very, very popular outdoor shopping mall in Meridian, Idaho, which is a neighboring city of Boise. It's such a beautiful mall, and it is so highly anticipated that they're building a Super Village, which is going to be even bigger, even better. It's just going to be a very, very exciting thing, which actually helped me dictate where I bought my next home, which we live in now. So personally, I'm super excited for the Super Village. I know a lot of people are super excited, and they're projecting for that to be built by end of 2025, but that is the type of growth that is coming right now. There's just a lot of businesses growing, a lot of new businesses that are coming into Idaho, and more specifically the Treasure Valley, to include Topgolf, In-N-Out, Meta, all these big companies. Jim Reapers just opened a new warehouse not too long ago. There's just so many big name brand companies that are seeing the potential, and even small mom and pop shops that have also been in the area already and are continuing to expand, that are going to continue to do so in 2025 and beyond. So as far as the growth and the economy opportunity, for those of you that are interested or just curious, just know it is projected to grow at a very fast pace and will probably be one of the busiest areas for quite a while as we continue to grow. Now, I know we talked about a lot of important stuff, but probably the most important thing that we're going to talk about today is going to be the real estate market, because the most important place is going to be where you hang your head, right? Where you eat, where you live, where you create your memories. So as far as the real estate market in the Treasure Valley, before we dive into it, I do want to reiterate real quick, I am a licensed real estate agent here in the Treasure Valley and surrounding areas. So as much as I love making these videos for you guys, I would also love to help you with your home buying needs. The real estate market in the Treasure Valley is really based off of what you're looking for. If you're someone that wants to live in a condo or in a city and have that view of the entire city, then you can find that in Boise. If you're someone that's like, hey, you know, within the Treasure Valley, I'd love to be in the area, but I'd love to be more rural, maybe a little further from the towns. Maybe you're looking at Star, where you have a couple acres of land, or maybe just a little bit away from everything and all the BS that's going on, or maybe just away from traffic and away from people, then you can look at those areas. So like I said, really depending on what you're looking for, that's what you want to look at. You want to try to find something that's specific to you and your current situation or your personal needs, and based off of that, you can find pretty much everything in the Treasure Valley. Now, if you're someone that's looking for that happy middle, where it's like, hey, maybe I don't necessarily want to be in an older home, but I also don't want to be in a brand new home, but somewhere just established, and maybe you're looking around Meridian or Nampa or one of those areas. So there's plenty of opportunity. And as far as the price point, the nice thing is you're looking at a median price point of $475,000 in the Treasure Valley. So for those of you that are maybe getting ready to relocate from California or Seattle or even Denver, the cost of living in the state of Idaho, in the Treasure Valley to be included, is going to be significantly cheaper than those of you that are maybe relocating from Tennessee or Georgia, where you're used to prices that are significantly lower, but you just don't get as much population or as much opportunity as you would in the Treasure Valley area. So guys, I know I've talked a lot about a lot of different things, but what I would like to do is I would like to show you guys what some of the real estate market looks like and what some of the houses look like and what you can expect if you're going to relocate to the Treasure Valley. So let's go ahead and run the tape. All right, so like I said, guys, some beautiful areas, some beautiful homes, all different types of homes, whether you're looking for single family, whether you're looking for luxury homes, whether you're looking for condos. It just has everything and more. So if you're getting ready to relocate, once again, what I would recommend you do, like and comment down below where you're headed from. We would love to know. And then also press the notification bell at the top of the screen so that you get notified when we make more amazing videos like this, and you can be updated with any videos that we create in the future. And if you would like, once again, I will have my phone number and my email pop up on the screen. Reach out to me, call me, text me, email me. But most importantly, if you don't reach out, I can't help you guys. So make sure you do so. And that way I can make sure that we come up with a strategy plan tailored just for you and your current situation. So as always, guys, love you guys. I will see you on the next one.